Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. I don't know why my voice is so weird, sorry. Um, we are going to do a quick energy check-in. This is going to be for the sign of Libra. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Libra, we are just going to do an energy check-in, see what's going on with your energy, anything that you need to be aware of, anything coming towards you. Any messages your guides are wanting to give to you right now. There's a lot of like fast moving energy. Like things are moving forward really fast. And I'm almost feeling like some of you are like feeling like in a rush to kind of get everything out or get everything that you need to say expressed. It's like for some of you, I feel like you might be feeling like something's getting away from you, or if you don't hurry up and do something, or if you don't say enough or do enough, that you're going to miss your chance at something. I feel like you may even be feeling very disconnected in your relationships with other people, or feel like you're not really being supported in your relationships, or you're feeling like a person or a connection is drifting away from you. I feel like it's important to really acknowledge how you're perceiving yourself right now. It's like you might be being like too hard on yourself, like too hypercritical of yourself. I'm hearing like very strong Virgo energy, and not to speak negatively about Virgos, but Virgo energy has a tendency to be like very attuned into details, and that can come across as being very hypercritical. So you might have a lot of Virgo in your chart. You might be on the cusp of Libra and Virgo, or you might be connecting to somebody that's a Virgo, or even had somebody in your life growing up that was just very hypercritical. And so anytime you connect to something or a person that's very important to you, that's something that you really want, you tend to become like more critical of yourself. And I feel like it's important for you right now to like give yourself more grace. Like, don't take yourself so seriously. I also want to say this, it's a message that like you're perceiving yourself one way, but the person that you're connected to finds all of your quote quirks very endearing. They're very attracted to the side of you that you tend to be maybe like repulsed by. Let's see a little bit more what the message is in this. I also feel for some of you, you're feeling like a relationship is drifting away, or if you're single, you might be feeling like you're missing out on your chance to have a relationship. You might be concerned that you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. But it's your own it's your own fear of being alone coming up that's putting you in this instinctual energy of wanting to kind of protect yourself and run. And it's important to be mindful of that. Can we get a little bit more on the energy for Libra? What they need to be aware of. Yeah, I feel like it's like you're regretting, you're feeling like you missed your chance with something, or you're feeling like you are losing something, or you feel like you handled something the wrong way. For some of you, you might even be feeling like you're not good enough for another person, or that somebody you're connected to is not happy with you. And so you're getting in this space of feeling like you have to show something to this person or prove something to this person, but it's not in it's not in the physical, it's in your mental space right now. It's also in the communication, in what you're saying, in what is being communicated. Like you're worrying too much about what you physically have to offer. But this person is not even paying attention to that. Some of you are, yeah, some of you are feeling like you didn't express the right things to this person, or you didn't do or say the right things with this person, and you feel like you're losing this relationship. But it's important not to focus on what is physically going on. And it's more important to focus on your own relationship to trust, and your relationship even with yourself and within your dreams and desires. Let me get a little bit more. You've been through experiences in the past where you felt that you were being guided to a certain person or a certain situation. You felt that you were getting all the signs and all the synchronicities and all the messages that this person was meant to be. You felt like you could really trust in your intuition, and you were very let down by that situation. And so moving forward, you don't necessarily trust in those signs and synchronicities. You're not really trusting in your ability to see the truth of a situation. And so you're trying to look for more, physical proof, or you're not letting yourself trust in your intuition. And what I'm going to say about that is, just because your intuition, just because the last relationship that you had all these synchronicities that this was meant to be, just because that relationship did not work out does not mean that that relationship was not meant to be at that particular time in your life. It doesn't mean that your intuition was off. It just, that was a person that you needed to connect with to get you moving in a certain direction on your path. So don't necessarily feel that because your intuition steered you wrong before, that it's going to always steer you wrong. Yeah, I feel like there's something that it's like you're very uncertain of, you're not sure what to do, you're feeling very limited in what you can do, but I feel like that there's a lot of success available in this relationship. I do feel like it's important not to look for validation that your feelings are right, or not seek validation that you can have what it is that you want, and be more willing to go after it. Ace of Pentacles, because there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential to start something new here. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of value in this situation. You're also being guided to kind of start something new, to give yourself permission to start something new. But again, I feel that you've been through something very difficult in the past. I feel like for some of you, you might even feel like you did something wrong, or you made the wrong move, or you made yourself look silly, or there's just like a lot of things coming up against you. And it's like, I feel like you've accepted defeat in a situation that you've actually won, that you've actually succeeded in. You're seeing defeat when you've actually created something really beautiful. Yeah, Star card, wish fulfillment. It's like these uncomfortable feelings that you're feeling are because you're in a very vulnerable spot, because you're open to receiving what you want. And you're just not used to kind of being in that vulnerable space. Two of Cups. You've got a very significant connection here. You've got a very significant relationship. A very beautiful soulmate connection. Everything is mutual with you and this person. But the experiences that you have had in the past have you looking at things in a, like, too much of a practical and logical way. I feel like you might be waiting for somebody to express something to you. You might even be hoping to get some sort of apology from another person. Um, or you're assuming that somebody has moved on from you. I don't feel that waiting for, I don't feel that waiting for communication is going to give you the results that you want. I feel like it's just going to put you in a longer waiting period that's going to kind of leave you feeling more, like leave you in more agony. It's almost like I feel like you put yourself out there, or you've had some sort of difficulty in a relationship or some kind of uncomfortable energy in a relationship, and your instinct might be to just kind of like let it be, wait for this person to reach out to you. And I feel like regardless, this person is going to reach out. You two are going to reconnect. But I feel that if you wait for this person, you might be just leaving yourself, like it's going to drag something out a lot longer than necessary. Because what you need to understand is everything is mutual with you and this person. So the things that you're uncertain about and the things that you're apprehensive about, that person is in the same place. Your guidance is Queen of Pentacles, like know your value, know your worth. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like telling you to do something physical and understand that you are supported. See enough value in yourself to know that people want to build a relationship with you. Understand that you can build something with this relationship. What are you building in this relationship? What are you wanting to work towards in this relationship? Yeah, there's something that there's something that you're juggling. Some of you might even be trying to decide between 2 people. And if you're trying to decide between 2 people and you're waiting to see what each person is going to show you, I feel like that is going to be something that kind of leaves you feeling let down unnecessarily. If you are needing to choose between 2 people, I feel like it's important to acknowledge what you're trying to build or wanting to build in a relationship and what you feel is purposeful and meaningful for you in your future. Like what gives you a sense of purpose and which person is going to align more with that. If this is just one person, there is something that there is some idea that you keep juggling back and forth in your mind. And this idea gives you the impression that you have something to prove. And that is what is kind of keeping this stuck and keeping this resistant. Like you're keeping yourself more stuck than necessary. Like there's no limitations. Like I feel like this person, like I feel like you have a lot of love and a lot of support here. But there's something that's making you look at this from too much of a logical perspective. Yeah, it's like you're finding it difficult to make some sort of decision, or you might even be feeling like it's not up to you, that this is not your decision to make, but there's a fear in making some sort of decision or moving in a certain direction because you're not wanting to do something unless you know you're going to be successful, unless you know that it's going to work out for you. And I feel like you are already anticipating an ending. You're anticipating something being over. I feel like it's like you might be pushing back on this more than you realize. You're waiting to see something physical, some sort of physical validation. And so it's putting the responsibility on one person or the other. And I feel like that's what's creating conflict. Even if you're trying to choose between two people and you're waiting to see which person is going to show you what, it's like you're giving all of the responsibility over to those people, and you're leaving everything out of your control. And I feel like that's never going to give you that sense of peace that you're looking for. You don't want to create a competitive type of vibe. You don't want to create a vibe that there needs to be like fighting or competition to get what is desired. You're better off like wearing your heart on your sleeve right now. And putting yourself out there, right? Because it's like the more you kind of keep yourself in the dark about this, the more regret you risk having moving forward. Let me just get one final message card for you in this. Any final messages for this? Yeah, it's like this is yours. Whatever you want, this is yours to take. Don't give your, and I don't mean that in a negative way, don't give your power away to somebody else by waiting for something to happen. If you want this, you are the one that is in the position of power. You are the one that is in the position to create and be open to what is necessary to have the wish fulfillment that you want. You don't want to give that power away to somebody else. All right. Hope you guys have a good week. Bye-bye.